Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei den Blue Toad Murder Files. The Mystery of Little Riddle. Episode 4, Tod von oben, Folge 5, Finale. Ich habe ja gesagt, ich löse das Rätsel. Ich habe es hoffentlich gelöst. Das ist die Lösung, die ich vermute. Wir submitten es.
Let's see. Ah, spot on.
Natürlich war es richtig.
My,
Was erwartet
weren't you in a hurry? And without a single error being made. Well done. Please take this moment to look as smug as possible.
So, natürlich, ich habe nachgeguckt. Möchte ich gar nicht verheimlichen, aber wie soll ich das schaffen, wenn ich die Wörter noch niemals
You're about to make your
erkenne?
excuses when you remember the photograph you discovered at the windmill some time ago. You show it to her again, hoping beyond hope that she might remember something.
Oh, now, wherever did you find that, dearie? My, that's Mrs. Wentworth. Lovely woman. Very sad. Oh, and that's little Charlie, their son. Well, her son. Bless, such a serious little boy. Not like him up the road by the tailor, not the one by the allotments. Although he was a handful at times. She was married to Moses. That's the one at the church. Oh, that didn't go well. She had a bit of a roving eye, you know. Roved onto the miller for quite a while. Oh, now there I am. That reminds me.
The information is excellent, but the price is another hour at Mrs. Gossip's. There is something bubbling away at the back of your mind now. However, it will have to simmer a while yet. Your investigation must continue.
Ja, wir verkennen. Ja.
Und gehen zum Doktor.
The doctor had said he wanted to conduct another little test today. Frankly, you're not sure what he's on about, but the morning's work is leaving you with something of a headache. Perhaps the doctor can help.
I've been analyzing your first test, but I need a comparison. Please indulge me.
The Medical Dressing. Ich mag Dressing.
The doctor has another test with which to assess the state of your mental faculties. Can you work out the puzzle he has set for you?
Ja, du, gar kein Problem. So, passt auf, das löse ich jetzt auf Anhieb. Der Dr. Red, Dr. Green and Dr. Blue were lunching together. Lunching natürlich. Did you notice that we are wearing red, green and blue coats? Said the lady. That's true, said the doctor with the green coat, twiddling his brown mustache. Dr. Red said... Warte. Das ist ja dann schon ein sehr guter Hinweis. Whilst twiddling his brown mustache, Dr. Red said, but none of our coats match our name. If the lady's coat is blue, what's the color of the doctor's coats? Ach, not blue. Kacke. If the lady's coat is not blue... ja. Dann, also wenn sie nicht blau ist, dann kann das ja so rum sein, ne? Nee, kann's nicht. Na? Ja, sicher, genau.
Are you marvelous or moronic? On the button.
Hä? Das war jetzt irgendwie
You're finished.
sehr einfach.
That was quick. No mistakes made too. You great big swat. Olympian intelligence deserves an Olympian reward.
Ja, danke schön. Das ist sehr nett von dir. Jetzt geht's weiter.
Gracious. Well, I'd never imagined I'd get such clear results from the second test. You do understand that for someone of your profession, of your supposed caliber, that really was distinctly below par. It's understandable, really, the pressure you're under at the moment. Exhaustion is inevitable. Here, I would like to help. Take these pills. Take 2 before bed. In the morning, you should wake up feeling entirely rested. Any problems, come back and see me tomorrow. Not in the morning, though. I have an appointment with Lady Snobbish. Good day now.
It seems at least one person in Little Riddle understands the mental strain your calling can impose. You offer your thanks and depart. With all the suspects interviewed, have you learned what you need? Before you retire to your room, I want to see if you've been paying attention. Let's see if you can answer these questions.
What was the name of the woman in the photo? Armstrong?
Ich habe keine Ahnung. Ja.
Letzte Wahl gewesen. Why does Lady Snobbish find herself indisposed? Stuck by B? Her girlfriend? Ich hab doch keine Ahnung. Where did Mrs. Gossip say that biscuits were? Irgendwas mit 2. Elder, blind, elder, fleece, Fred, ja. Das weiß ich noch. What was the name of the kid in the picture? Was hat er gerade eben erst gesagt? Charlie?
Sometimes
wenigstens
I
2
really
richtig.
don't know why I bother. I'm afraid that wasn't a very good attempt.
Ja, ist ja gut.
Weary of both my questions and the case as a whole, you decide to return to the hotel and get some rest.
Ja, ich klicke an Hotel und get some rest.
It has been an exhausting day. You return to your hotel room, and after a light meal, you retire early to bed. Though you are weary beyond words, your mind will not let you rest. Haunting images of the unavenged dead and snatches of conversations whirl and eddy in the confused currents of your consciousness.
The miller was really a snobbish.
Oh, and that's little Charlie.
A snobbish kid, too. Last of the line.
You remember the pills the doctor gave you. Taking them, you lie down once again. This time, sleep takes you. It is not a peaceful rest, however.
Ooh, the dream sequence.
Your detective instincts believe that your subconscious is trying to tell you something. Can you make sense of the nonsense?
Ja, klar. Bitte was? Place the heads so that none of the horizontal and vertical rows and neither of the 2 main dialogue contain 2 heads of the same village. Okay, ja, das ist ja, hier, Sudoku. Also, warte mal. So, not vertical rows and neither of the 2 contains 2 heads of the same villager or color. Also nicht die gleiche Farbe und... Ja, aber auf, dann machen wir mal so. Ich nehme jetzt mal hier gelb. Dann haben wir noch, also wir haben blau, gelb, nehmen wir mal grün und rot. Nein. So, also die haben wir schon mal. Jetzt könnten wir noch hier gelb hinsetzen. Und hier und da. Passt das? Nee, es ist... nee, die Main-Dialoge, genau so. Also, und dann haben wir hier... Ah ja, machen wir grün, von mir aus. Grün. Grün und grün. Nope, das geht nicht. Das geht auch nicht. Nehmen wir den da. Nee, das ist ja Quatsch. Das geht ja auch nicht. Ja, kann ja nur die sein. Und ein... Was fehlt denn da? Grün. Grün fehlt. Und zwar der in grün. So. Das müsste sich jetzt aufgehen. Jetzt brauchen wir rot. Dann haben wir den oder den. Der kann nur sein, weil der hier schon einmal drin ist. Dann haben wir blau. Die muss es sein, weil der schon hier ist. Dann fehlt uns noch gelb. Und da kann es nur der sein, weil das uns diagonal sich nicht aufgehen würde. Jetzt brauchen wir noch hier blau und grün. Blau. Es wird gerade beides gehen. Wegen diagonal, ich glaube. Oder geht es? Geht das? Ich glaube schon. So. Jetzt kann er nur noch hier rein. Sie nur hier. Er nur da. Probieren wir's.
Are you correct? Let's see. That's the ticket. What? Finished already?
Oh, in 5
You
Minuten.
made that look easy. Not an error in sight.
Jetzt haben wir noch was.
Look around you and be comforted. You are better than they.
Jetzt haben wir nur das Problem, dass wir jetzt den Mörder stellen müssen. Und ich habe keine
You wake suddenly,
Ahnung.
the gift of revelation slipping from your grasp as a fog descends. You feel detached, removed, distant from reality. Sheer effort of will pushes past your morning malaise, and you remember the dream.
Wonder how much this'd be worth to her to keep me quiet.
Their son. Well, her son.
I wonders if he was anything to do with all them other murders.
Would you like a biscuit, dearie?
Adrenaline surges, your intellect awakens, the last piece drops into place, revealing the truth where once there was only a fractured image.
Ja.
To the police station!
Also mir hat das jetzt nicht so viel gesagt, ehrlich gesagt. Ach gut. Wenn ihr die Lösung wisst,
Bursting
oder
into
wenn
the
ihr
police
wisst,
station,
wer
a
der Mörder
little
ist.
disheveled after your disturbed night, you are nonetheless determined to pass on the benefit of your nocturnal deductions. Go on then, convince me. Again. Of the 4 suspects, Mrs. Gossip was clearly the least likely. Could someone so frail move the block that killed the Colonel? Or is Mrs. Gossip's mental frailty just an act? The old dear mentioned the doctor when caught at the scene of the crime. Was he even there? If he was, what motive had he for the murder? Is it likely he was on Bert the Blag's blackmail list? Lady Snobbish certainly had motive. After all, Bert the Blag was after her money, perhaps even blackmailing her. Can she be linked to the crime scene and to the method of dispatch? Moses was freed from his cell thanks to the vicar and a crumbling town jail. Was this in time to murder the Colonel? 4 suspects and a wealth of evidence that points to but one of them.
Who done it? Get ready. Und wie immer habt ihr natürlich jetzt die Möglichkeit, in die Kommentare zu schreiben, wer...
culprit and prove yourself worthy of your role as a Blue Toad detective. Layer 1, you get to choose first.
So, ihr habt jetzt die Möglichkeit, ein paar Minuten in die Kommentare zu schreiben, wer ihr glaubt, wer der Mörder war, ist und bleibt. Oh, ich sitze jetzt hier ein bisschen. Ich warte jetzt. Jetzt solltet ihr Pause machen, ich mache jetzt weiter. Also, ach, ich habe sowas von keine Ahnung. Ich habe sowas von keine Ahnung. Der Doktor hat uns Pillen gegeben. Ich weiß nicht. Das fand ich jetzt komisch. Ich glaube aber nicht, dass das der Doktor war. Mrs. Gossip Vielleicht schauspielert sie das alles nur. Ich könnte es mir ganz gut vorstellen, glaube es aber auch nicht. Moses ist es nicht. Ich glaube, es könnte Lady Snobbish gewesen sein. Weil sie war ja schon sehr, ne, sehr so, wisst ihr? Das war die.
In the end, the final piece of this puzzle came in a dream. Together with all the other evidence, it confirms the guilt of the Doctor. The murder took place at 10 o'clock. Moses did not escape until 5 minutes past the fatal hour. Mrs. Gossip and Lady Snobbish can be dismissed by the frailty of both. Mrs. Gossip through simple age, and Lady Snobbish because of her injured wrist. Neither could have moved the block of stone. Only the Doctor had no strong alibi. I'm sorry, but just having no alibi ain't good enough. What was his motive? You tell the inspector everything you have found out about the Doctor's true ancestry, and the fact that the Colonel had uncovered the same information. Hold on. Let me get this right. You're saying that he's a snobbish and he killed Bert the Black because Bert found out and tried to blackmail him? You tell him yes, that is the case. And that Bert the Black had also worked out that the Doctor was tied in with the other murders and wrongdoings in Little Riddle. The inspector seems less than sure, however. This is all a bit slight, I have to say. However, you've been right in the past. Let's bring the Doctor in and ask him a few questions. See how he reacts. The constable should be here in a minute. Well, what's up with you? You have indeed gone a whiter shade of pale as you abruptly recall the Doctor's last words to you yesterday.
Not in the morning, though. I have an appointment with Lady Snobbish.
He clearly intends to claim his snobbish legacy by any means possible. Convincing the inspector of the lady's peril, you rush to the manor. There isn't a moment to lose.
Ja.
When the time came to prove your worth, you came up rather short. Maybe you'll have more success in your next case.
Ja, hoffe ich auch. Sehr doofe Episode gewesen.
You burst into the manor. Your ladyship.
Great heavens! Inspector, explain yourself. This instant.
Sorry, Mum. We heard you scream.
I appear to have cold equipment this morning. My stethoscope, you see. Just what do you think you're doing, Inspector?
Nothing, Mum. Sorry, Mum. I'll just be going. It won't happen again. I can assure you of that. Inspector, I got your message. What? Constable, I believe we have a spare cell at the moment. It will be occupied for the rest of today by this. I'm not in the habit of being made a fool of. You'll get out of my sight, sharpish. Well, that didn't go entirely according to plan, did it? Even as you languish in a police cell, the perpetrator of the foul deeds that have rocked Little Riddle to its very foundations walks abroad. What mischief, what mayhem, what fiendish felonies can he commit before you are freed? Will justice be done and the Blue Toad Agency file on Little Riddle closed? Or will evil prevail while you rot in prison? Find out when you return in The Riddles of the Past.
Das war's mit der 4. Episode von Blue Toad Murder File, Tod von oben. Vielen Dank fürs Zugucken. Ich hoffe, euch hat das gefallen. Auch wenn ich dieses Mal verdammt dumm war, was das Rätseln angeht. Verdammt dumm. Aber wir haben ja noch immer 2 Episoden vor uns, die wir noch spielen müssen.
So, how well did you do in that episode?
Ja, ich bin Platz 1.
In the periodic table of victory, that result would place you somewhere between zirconium and rhodium. It was more like a transition element than a noble gas.
Ja. Ja, ne, das war's. Wir sehen uns dann vielleicht nächste Woche wieder. Vielleicht auch erst in 2-3 Wochen. Man weiß es nicht, je nachdem. Schreibt es mal in die Kommentare, ob ihr direkt die nächste Episode sehen wollt. The Riddles of the Past. Und dann haben wir noch das andere, was ich jetzt nicht ausspreche. So, tschüss!